why are we calling it a wash and go? It's really a wash, style, let it dry for 2-3 days, or stretch or break the cast, and then go. I'm low-key improvising a little bit because I did come up with the video idea, like the topic, but I haven't like written down like my sub points, like what my main points want to be in the video. So I'm really finna just be talking because I didn't have time to like write out what the points I want to make, because I've been stuck in Firestone all day for hours because their appointment system not right, and we scheduled an appointment and their system saying something completely different. So I had to sit there and wait for them to squeeze my car in instead of them just being ready. So I had to sit there for hours because their system is messed up. But anyway, damn, my day is a tad bit delayed, and by tad I mean a lot delayed because it's like 3 something and I'm just now filming, but we prevail. Hey y'all, it's Micayla, if I didn't already know, and welcome to day 7 of 12 days of Christmas. Is it day 7? It sure is day 7. It doesn't feel like day 7, it feels like day 2, the way I'm just set back, but it's okay. Yeah, welcome to day 7 of 12 days of Christmas. We already halfway through, y'all. Like, that's so crazy. The day's going by so fast. Like, I swear to God, it was just December 1st, like yesterday. Now it's I actually don't know what day it is, like the date, but my sense of time, now that I'm out of school, my sense of time is just completely gone. Clearly y'all can see that. But anyway, today I'm going to be talking about why I've been simplifying my natural hair routine, like my natural hair care routine, like just in general. I've been simplifying it, and y'all may have noticed, y'all may not have noticed, but I just been taking a lot of steps out of my routine because I just feel like a lot of them that we've been taught to do have just been unnecessary. I'm like, do I really need to do this? No. So I'm gonna be explaining that to y'all because I feel like y'all were in the same place I was, doing a bunch of these steps that really don't matter. So let's talk about it. But before I start talking about it, there's a subscribe button, the like button, bell notification button. If you want to go the extra mile, you can follow my social medias. You can do all that right now if you just take a couple seconds out of full screen and just hit those buttons real quick. It really don't take that long. So I'm gonna give you this time to get yourself situated while I'm talking about nothing, and then we can get into it. But if you just want to sit here while I'm wasting time like this, then that's your prerogative. But I feel like there's better decisions out there, but time's up. If you haven't done it by now, I don't know what to tell you. But so let's talk about it. The natural hair movement, the natural hair community has implemented like a lot of steps and procedures into like caring for natural hair and styling natural hair, whether it be like wash and goes, twist outs, braid outs, flexi rod sets, whatever. They got a plan. They have invented a plan for us to go by when we want to do these styles. So like wash and go specifically, I know when I first went natural, the steps for a wash and go was leave-in, and then cream, and then gel, and then oil. Basically the LCO method. And then if it wasn't the LCO method, it's the LOC method, the leave-in, oil, cream method, and then the gel, of course, which I never understood the lock method, because why would you apply oil? Why would you apply an oil before a cream? Like, maybe one of y'all can enlighten me, because I never understood that. I just feel like anytime you apply oil, it gotta be after you apply the rest of your products. But that's not something that's really like fact, honestly. I feel like that's debatable. I just don't see the other side of the argument here. Like, why would you apply an oil in the middle of layering products? But I'm gonna leave that to y'all. Maybe one of y'all can explain that to me. But anyway, there's always been like 2 methods of layering products, and there's the LCO, the log. I'm sure there's other methods out there, but I don't really know any other ones. Those are the 2 like biggest ones. And I used to do the LCO method. I would apply my leave-in, and then I would go in with the cream, and then if I was doing a wash and go, I go in with the gel after the cream. But if I was doing a twist out or braid out, then I would just do the leave-in in the cream and then seal it with an oil. Doing that in the beginning, I didn't know any better. But now that, you know, I've been in this for years now, I think about 6-7 years now, is how long I've been natural. I'm realizing like some of these steps, some of these products that we layer on our hair is kind of just unnecessary. Like, do we really need to apply a cream and a gel at the same time just to get some definition? I mean, I guess if you have like really tight coils that are hard to see, you might want to have that extra definition after you apply a curl cream. But I just feel like all these products that we try to layer onto our hair are unnecessary majority of the time. Like, do we really need to apply a leave-in and the curl cream and the gel and the oil? Like, let's think about this. I feel like if I'm applying a leave-in, then I don't need the curl cream, because really the only thing that curl creams do that leave-ins don't is define your curls. And sometimes curl creams don't even do that. Like, it's really just there to moisturize your hair. That's what creams do. If you're going to apply a leave-in and a cream, why are you applying a gel? Your hair is already defined. If you're going to apply a leave-in and a gel, why are you applying a cream? Like, your hair is already defined. What else? Why do you need more? If you're going to apply a leave-in and a mousse, why do you need a gel or cream or any of these things? Like, cause like I realized, like, when I started doing these gel only wash and goes, cream only wash and goes, mousse only wash and goes, I realized like I can accomplish the same thing by just using one product, rather than, as opposed to like using 3 products all in one sitting. And yeah, like, it's really not making a difference whether I use 1 product or 3. So why am I using 3 and wasting all my money when I can just use 1? Somebody, please, anybody. Somebody, anybody, everybody scream. Like, what's going on here? Because I realized, like, that first time I did a gel wash and go was, I think, when I was using the Style Factor Edge gel. When I did that and I saw how much definition I got from that gel, and my hair was still moisturized because I applied my leave-in conditioner in the shower. So my hair is moisturized, right? And low-key defined too, because I mean, once you detangle your hair and, you know, just let it curl back up, your hair is gonna be like how it is. And so you apply that leave-in, you just knock it in moisture. My hair is moisturized. I go in with the gel. My hair is crazy defined. Like, why do I need a cream when this gel is perfectly capable of defining my curls, and I don't need the gel for the moisture because I use the leave-in? Y'all see what I'm saying here? Like, a lot of these products overlap in what their purpose is. So sometimes you just don't need to be applying all of them at once. It's just redundant. I mean, I could see if you like sometimes when you layer products, it has a different impact on your hair than just using one product, whether it be a gel, mousse, a cream, whatever. Sometimes it does make a difference, but that's like the whole purpose of like trial and error. But from what I've been seeing, the whole layer and a leave-in, a cream, and a gel all at once is low-key just kind of pointless when you can just use one product to be done. Like, why are we calling it a wash and go? It's really a wash, style, let it dry for 2-3 days, stretch or break the cast, and then go. If we being real, like, when you layer all them products, your hair gonna take, I know, at least for me, because I'm a low porosity gal. At least for me, when I was layering all those products on, my hair would take more than a day to dry. At least, like, minimum 2 days. Minimum. Because the more products you layer on your hair, like you weighing your hair down, it's gonna take longer to dry compared to when you don't have any product in it. And so, like, at that point, is it really even a wash and go? So that's one of the reasons why I started applying my leave-in in the shower. For one, I get like way more benefit out of applying it in the shower when my hair is still drenched. But 2, I just feel awkward trying to layer on 3-4 products all at once. Oh my God, don't even get me started on wash day, because back in the day, because I had originally got this tip from African Beauty or Issa Mimi Deco. I don't know if y'all know her, but she's probably like one of the first natural hair content creators that I ever watched, like ever. That was remotely close to my hair type. I watch her all the time. I watch all her videos. And she was the first person I heard like say condition before you wash. So I would do that. I would condition to detangle my hair, whether it's in the shower or out the shower. Then I would shampoo, and then I would deep condition, and then I will wait until I'm out the shower again to apply the leave-in before I style my hair. And then I got to a point where I'm like, this is pointless too. Why am I conditioning before I shampoo and then conditioning again after I shampoo? It's a little redundant. And then I gotta apply another conditioner after that. Like, you do not need all them conditioners at once. That's why I didn't come out with like my official wash routine until recently, because I'm like battling between like, do I really want to do all these steps, or do I need to simplify this? So that's what I ended up doing. I stopped conditioning after I shampoo, and then I go straight to the leave-in conditioner, because at that point, why do you need to condition again to detangle your hair? Like, it's no point. I mean, you can just apply a conditioner or deep conditioner or whatever before you shampoo and let it sit while you do whatever. Because really, like, what makes a deep conditioner is you just let it sit in your hair for a little bit longer, as opposed to having a conditioner in your hair just to detangle it and then rinsing it right out. You could turn anything into a deep conditioner, and you just do that before you wash it. Just condition your hair, let it sit, and then boom. It's basically the same purpose, you've accomplished the same goal. Your hair is moisturized. Now you can move on to shampoo. You shampoo. Honestly, your hair should not be like desert dry after you shampoo. If it is, you need to change shampoos, because shampoo is not supposed to be doing that to your hair. Your hair should still be moisturized after you shampoo. So is there really a point in conditioning again after? And then even with that, the leave-in conditioner, just apply that after you shampoo. There's no need for an extra step in that. And then like, even like, regardless of if you condition before you shampoo, you may shampoo and then condition. I know like when we was first starting out, people would shampoo, condition, deep condition, leave-in. Like, what is the point in conditioning twice? If you can condition, just use a deep conditioner or use the conditioner. Don't use both, because at that point you just wasting money, honestly. Like, they both do the same thing. The only difference between conditioner and deep conditioner is that deep conditioner sits in your hair for a little bit. I could be wrong, but I really don't see what's the difference between deep conditioner and regular conditioner. I mean, you both put them in your hair to, I don't know if everybody detangles their hair while they have deep conditioner in it, but I mean, yeah, like, either way, with both, you can detangle your hair with the conditioner, and then you can let it sit for however long, and then you just rinse it out. Like, now, deep conditioners are, like, I guess supposed to be more moisturizing and just overall better than conditioners, but I got a couple conditioners in the vault right now that work better than some of these deep conditioners out here. So, are deep conditioners really better than conditioners, or is it just under a different name? Let's talk about it. Capitalism, they just be taking one thing and putting it under a different name to make it seem better and like you actually need it in your routine. You really don't. So that's why I'm saying, like, you do not need to condition and deep condition all in one wash day and leave-in condition, especially when you got a leave-in conditioner right after. Like, all these conditioners is not necessary. You really only need one. Actually, need two. So the leave-in conditioner definitely has a purpose. That's going to give you a base to style your hair and, you know, a moisture. Think of it as like a primer for your face, but instead it's like a primer for your hair. It's supposed to moisturize it, get it ready for you to do whatever you need to do to it. The deep conditioner, whatever you're using before that, it really don't matter, as long as you just let it sit in your hair and detangle, and yeah, all that, like, it's doing the same thing. Just make sure, like, if you're gonna use a conditioner and try to use it as deep conditioner, make sure it's a good conditioner. Because, I mean, I know somebody out there trying to argue, like, well, conditioners aren't as good as deep conditioners. I'm sure there are conditioners out there that are better than some of these deep conditioners. Some of these deep conditioners are not good. So, like, they really, I mean, deep conditioners are supposed to be better, but are they really? No. You can find conditioners just as good, if not better. So I say all that to say, like, some of these steps are just unnecessary. Hence why I only pre-poo, whether that's with a conditioner, a deep conditioner, hot oil treatment, a mask, whatever I decide to do that day. But it's usually a deep conditioner. And then I shampoo and then rinse it out leaving conditioner, I'm out the shower in like an hour. Okay, rhymes. I really be in the shower for like maybe like 45 minutes to an hour. It don't be that long anymore. I used to be in the shower for way longer when I had all those steps in my routine, and whole time I don't need all those steps. Like, even if you want the extra moisture that comes along with using the extra steps, like you really don't need to. If anything, just let the conditioner sit in your hair for longer, as opposed to rinsing it out and then applying another conditioner. Like, just let it sit longer. Y'all, it's doing the same thing. That's another thing. Pre-poos, let's talk about them. Because capitalism, how is a pre-poo different from a conditioner or a deep conditioner? Or what's the difference? Y'all, please enlighten me. Because the only difference I see is that conditioners are marketed to be used after you shampoo your hair, and pre-poos are marketed to be used before you shampoo your hair. But what is the difference in their function? You apply it to your hair to give your hair moisture, right? You apply it to your hair to even detangle it, right? You apply it to your hair to let it sit, right? So your hair can absorb it, right? Like, anybody, please tell me, is there really a difference between a pre-shampoo and at least these pre-shampoos that these companies be coming out with? Like, is there this between that and a conditioner or a deep conditioner? Is there really? Because at the end of the day, you're just using it to moisturize your hair and rinsing it out, and maybe even detangle somewhere in that. Like, that's when I say, like, honestly, if you gonna use a pre-shampoo that these brands be coming out with, don't be using a conditioner or a deep conditioner right after in the same day, the same wash. Like, it's really pointless. You do not need a pre-shampoo and a conditioner or a deep conditioner all in the same wash day. You really don't. Either use a pre-shampoo or use a conditioner. Don't use both, because I'm telling you, it's the same thing. It is the same thing. So, like, I'm definitely not against buying pre-shampoos. I'm really not. But I just feel like, and I made a TikTok about this like a while ago. Like, if you gonna buy these pre-shampoos, like, why not just use the conditioner? Because these companies caught on to the fact that we've been conditioning before we shampoo, because it's just easier that way. If you don't already like condition before you shampoo, I highly recommend you start doing that. You need to hop on that train, because it just makes wash day so much easier. But I digress. These companies caught on to the fact that we condition before we shampoo, at least a lot of us do. And they were like, oh, we can make some money off of this. Let's make a pre-shampoo, because they can make wash day easier for themselves. And mind you, like, these are the same companies that have conditioner already. They just coming out with a pre-shampoo because it's gonna appeal to us as something like, oh, we can use this to make our wash day easier, detangle our hair, and da-da-da-da. Whole time we can literally just use the conditioner they already came out with. It's just an excuse to come out with the same thing, but just under a different name, so that they stay relevant. I low-key sound like a conspiracy theorist, but like, y'all, like, hear me out. They just be trying to make money off of us for real. Like, they don't care if it's actually like making a difference on our hair, or if there's actually a difference between what they just came out with and their regular conditioners and deep conditioners and stuff. Like, they don't care about that. They just want to make money off of us. Not everything that these companies and brands be doing and coming out with are actually like beneficial. I mean, I guess sure, pre-shampoos are nice, but you could just use the conditioner. And if you're already using a conditioner, it's really no point in buying a pre-shampoo. And there's definitely no point in using both of them at the same time. It's definitely no point in that. I really hope none of y'all are out there doing that, by the way, because if you are, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't. Stop it. I'm talking to you. Stop. I'm low-key a little passionate about it, because I just feel like, because we are just starting to get used to how to care for our hair and what our hair needs, capitalism is definitely taking advantage of it. You know, since a lot of us just don't know any better, and it's not our fault. It's really not our fault. A lot of us just don't know any better, including me. Like, I was definitely in the same position a couple years ago, doing all these extra steps I don't need. I was definitely there. Now, nah. Especially as a lazy natural, I'm not gonna do all this to accomplish the same thing. But a lot of people don't realize this, and spend more money than they need to and do more steps than they need to, and these brands be capitalizing off of that. They making money off y'all. I'm gonna be the one to tell y'all don't need all these steps. Y'all really don't. So I think I said all I need to say, but basically my point is, if I had to sum up this video in one sentence, I would say like a lot of these products and steps in our routines are just unnecessary. We don't need them unless you have like a specified reason for like layering products the way you do, and you see a difference between like what you normally do and how you're layering products. That's different, because you see like a clear difference. But me, I know if I just use a leave-in and a gel, it's not gonna be different from if I use a leave-in, a cream, and a gel. Like, there is absolutely no difference between those. So I just choose the easier option, especially since I'm lazy as hell. I just choose the easier option, leave-in and gel. And then boom, it's really a wash and go, because I'm really just washing and applying 2 products and I'm out the door. Like, it don't take that long. And then because I'm not using as much products, my hair dries a lot faster. And see, like, taking out all these extra steps in the routine definitely helps with my low porosity hair, because it's hard to absorb all them products. My hair does not like absorbing anything. So trying to get it to absorb 3-4 products is difficult compared to just putting 1 product on it and letting my hair live. Like, I can't really speak for high porosity, because maybe y'all do benefit from layering products, but me, no. Like, if I can minimize the amount of products I put on my hair all at once, I'm going to do that, because my hair does not have a hard time retaining moisture. It doesn't have a hard time. It just has a hard time receiving it. So I'm gonna make it easier on my hair receiving moisture by just making sure I find 1 really good product that moisturizes really well to put that on my hair, instead of finding 5 different products that are about, they're okay with giving my hair some moisture. I mean, I'll take 1 product over 5. It's that simple, especially since taking 1 product over 5 saves my money. But yeah, like, even in my recent video, like when I did these braids, the only reason I added a gel was because I wanted some extra hold. I wanted an extra hold because I wanted these braids to last a little bit longer. Now, did the gel actually do that? I don't really know, because this gel just, I don't know. Gel just isn't really that good. Had I used a different gel, I definitely would have gotten a stronger hold and these braids would have lasted way longer. But anyway, yeah, I had a specific purpose and reason behind applying an extra product. But if you applying all these extra products and not really knowing why are you doing it? Why? I mean, let's really think about it. If you don't have a specific reason for applying extra products, do you really need to do it then? If you don't really see the impact on what it's doing to your hair, is there really a point in applying it? I'm gonna leave that answer up to y'all, because I'm done talking. My throat is a little, and I'm tired of talking. I'm ready to eat, and it's been a long day. But hopefully y'all took something away from this video and y'all realized that a lot of these steps that we've been taught are kind of just unnecessary, and y'all don't really need them. I know I realized that, and I've definitely simplified my routine since I first started caring for my hair, since it's been natural. Yeah, hopefully this video brought some value into your life somehow, some way. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. But leave any questions, comments, compliments, concerns down in the comments, and I'll get to them. You could subscribe, like, turn your post notifications, follow my social medias, all that jazz. It's no pressure, but if you want to support your girl, you would just do that real quick. It really only takes like 5 seconds. Like, it's not hurting you. If anything, it's not hurting you at all, and it's just gonna benefit me in the end. So you might as well just take a couple seconds out of your day to hit those buttons real quick and support me. But I digress. Remember to never stop growing, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.